Okay, really good victory for our team and for our program. Really proud of the guys. I've told you, I've told them the last 3, 4 weeks. I feel like they've really been gelling, working exceptionally hard, playing for each other, very unselfish, and big thing is about playing hard and having great determination throughout the week to prepare the right way. So very proud of them. Team effort. What can you say about Lynn? Amazing. Just so tough, and talented. And really, had the weather been clear like it was in the first half, I think he would have thrown the ball really well tonight because we had some opportunities because of how dynamic he is in the run game. And it creates some opportunities in the pass game. So then it was coming down. It was pretty rough out there. But proud of our guys across the board, our coaches. They've really worked hard. As you know, victories are tough to come by in this league. There's a lot of parity. You got some guys at the top, and then after that, there's some really good teams that are all banging around each other, and it's tough. So proud of our coaches. They've worked exceptionally hard. Our players have worked hard. Greatly appreciate the fan base. That was amazing for them to be out there tonight. Brutally rough night with the wind and the rain and just being constant out there. So thank you so much. It was still a great environment out there tonight, and makes a difference. Our guys were having fun. So appreciate that. Got to give a shout out to Max. He really responded. After having a bad night last week, he had one bad punt. So came back and really it made a difference tonight with field position. I thought we were really in control early. The turnovers did hurt because we were in control of the field position early, and it was going to be one of those days. And had we not turned it over, we were really in pretty good position. But I was really proud of the way, we made a mistake because it's tough out there, and the rain and the defense responded with some stops. So just an overall great team victory. Well, I think you all can see what's going on out there. It's pretty hard to take them out, So I don't know. I don't think, guys we play and defensive coordinators are stupid. So they're pretty bright in this league. And next up is Tennessee with Derek Ansley and Derek. So these guys know what's going on. But we'll see. Sawyer is getting better, and it's nice to be able to have the option to go to both guys. Once again tonight, the conditions made it extremely tough to get him out of there tonight. As you can tell, that's like playing with 12 at times. And even, though they were loading up and playing zero, he still was able to hit some big runs. And again, our coaches really did a good job. They've had a lot of stress on them, obviously, and they've worked exceptionally hard, and very proud of them.
Mark, just in terms of toughness, how impressive, how hard is what Glenn's doing? I've got to believe he's got to just be sore as heck on Sunday morning.
In regards to toughness, I said this a year ago with Josh Allen when I said early, just show me somebody that's better defensively nationwide. And sure enough, lo and behold, he ended up winning all the national awards, right? Defensive player of the year, consensus. And I said that early, but I'd say the same thing about Lynn. There's a lot of tough, players out there nationally. But I'd like to see one that's tougher than him. He is tough as nails and gritty, and it is hard for him. It's hard emotionally. People do not fully understand what goes into that and what he has to do and the way he directs things and understands the offense. There is so many moving parts. It's hard for people to totally understand and appreciate what he's doing. Because it's hard and emotionally, mentally and physically it beats you up. So I think that's the key with him throughout the week is, keeping him level-headed and where he doesn't get the frustration because there's a lot on him. And physically he's getting beaten up, and then mentally there's a lot on him.
You said before that it's tough to get a good, clean shot out of him. Missouri got
They did. I agree, and that's why we took them out after that. They were starting to really hone in on them and get some good shots on them, and that was it. We had to get them out. So, but they did. They took some. That's where, when you're down there at field level and you're hearing those shots and you guys hear it. I mean, he's a physical runner, and Missouri you know, what I always say that about them. I have great respect for Barry, and you know, Missouri. When you think of Missouri, I think of Missouri. They play hard, and you have to match their intensity and physicality. And I was proud of our guys for doing that.
What you think that the play there where Max took off, for the first time finally, it didn't be quite.
Well, Max, you know, it looked like he fumbled it just briefly, and he had been working on stepping up into that pocket. And when there's only two on the edges there wasn't a third one. So people change up whether there's three guys in that, you know, rushing him and forcing that or two. There was two there. He saw the lane and pulled it down. It was wide open.
With a lot of the losses you had in defense last year, and a lot of people saying that that's going to be our biggest weakness on UK was the defense. It seems like the defense is really starting to click now. What's been the change from first of the year to now?
You know, that's a great question and observation. I think, you know, you have to credit Coach White and the defensive coaches. They've done a really good job. And our players, I'm just proud of them. They played, you know, it starts with playing exceptionally hard. You got to play hard and you got to be tough and throughout the week and you know, with their preparation, the games are won throughout the week. And their preparation's been good, and they're getting more and more confident. We're playing better in the back end. The pressure's increased. So just across the board, they're just playing much better.
In terms of situationally, Missouri didn't score any points off both turnovers that y'all had. Just in terms of momentum, how important do you think that was?
It was really important. It was really important. The second fumble was in the second half, right? Because after we go 3 and out, they get the quick score, and then we have the other fumble soon after that. Is that correct? Am I correct? Obviously, there's a lot going on in my head. So, you know, I thought that was really big because the second half, you know, momentum could have got away from us, much like we did last year there. And, you know, we had the 3 and out. They get the quick score. They caught us in a good call for the defense we were in and split us on that screen. You know, made some adjustments and came back to it, and we're good after that. But, you know, and then with the fumble, you know, that's where you need the defense to step up. And, you know, really proud of them in this sudden change, you know, forcing the punts there.
You've had some of those in the half sequences as a pass.
Yeah.
How big was it?
Really big. The middle 8, you know, this game, and I think it was Arkansas as well, you know, was pretty big. To get, we got the score in Arkansas right at the end of the half and beginning of the second half, and same tonight. You know, we got the 3. It was really good to see Chance step in and hit the field goal. We needed that at that point in time, and so that was big. And then come back and get the strip and the fumble, and then capitalize with the touchdown was huge.
Missouri came into this game with a top-ranked defense nationally. Where exactly was Lynn able to exploit that Missouri defense?
Well, you know, with Lynn, the nice thing is, you know, I thought our coaches did a nice job of putting them in position, keeping them off balance, and then Lynn has that ability to make one person miss. And so you start adding up all the numbers and what we're doing and the stress we're putting on the defense, and then with him making, you know, somebody miss in the hole, it puts a lot of stress on you. So it works, you know, with well-designed plays and Lynn's God-given ability, you know, in his toughness. So, and, you know, what's nice about that is there's some things that he's doing in the position we're putting him in where his vision has taken over, where he has such good vision. And those are some things that are just God-given, like, you know, with punt returns, kick returns, the vision that you have to get it in the end zone there and get big returns. And that's, you know, you see some of that with the Q run game.
How well do you think those guys play?
They looked like they did some really good things. They didn't stand out at all as far as, you know, looked like they executed the defense. They did everything, you know, that you know, at least for me, just watching it, looked like they did some good things. And it was really good because, you know, it was just important the way, you know, just progressing those guys and developing them. And, you know, we need them. And I told you this game they'd have to play, and it looks like they did a good job.
Monday, you told us give us another thought on the second bye week. What you just looking into it now in this moment? What do you kind of?
As far as the structure?
Yeah, as far as like what it can do for you guys.
Oh, yeah, it'll be good. Well, you know, we're playing some good football, so, but it is what it is. You know, our guys, you know, they'll use this time to heal up a little bit, and we'll get ahead. So, I was proud of the way we came off the bye the last time, as far as the way the structure of the week went, and we'll probably stay pretty similar to that. and get some guys healthy, get our minds right and our bodies right for this last stretch, starting with a big game with Tennessee.
Towards the end of the game, Lynn was knocked out of bounds on a late hit, and then Alan Daly came over and knocked out the guy that knocked Lynn out. Do you like seeing that from your guys?
Well, he plays hard. One thing about Alan is he plays hard, and I respect that, and I like guys that play hard. He's nasty, and we need that. And but that was a valuable 15 yards at that point in time. If you notice, Lynn just he took a hard hit, and he was so tired, and so he knew what that meant. He knew that was a problem for them, to help cap off the game. And that's a maturity that's hard to teach. You know what I mean? So don't question Lynn's toughness or his pride. I don't think anybody wants to get in the back alley with him. But he understands the importance of that 15 yards there. But I also understand guys like Alan and them sticking up for a guy because of the respect they have for Lynn. So it didn't hurt us. I'm glad that it didn't. But it's still a teaching moment. We got to have that good pride. Where you suck that up and you take that 15 yards because it could help put somebody away.
Cavassier gave us the best Walter Payton impersonation, and after it looked like you mentioned something to him.
Oh, yeah,
Did that
yeah.
make you a little nervous?
Yeah, he can't do that. He can't do that. That's first down. That's the first thing I told him. That's first down, dude. Like, you don't go sticking the ball over there and get a fumble in that situation. Unless it's very, very clear or very clean. That cannot be done. So that's a teaching moment. A great effort, got it in there and all that. But first down, first and goal, wet environment, tough situation, can't do it. You can't put the ball out there and get careless. He was getting close, and he stuck the ball over with one. But you do that and you're not across, and that's a problem.
Over the last couple of weeks, talk about
Oates, yeah. Getting better and better, getting more and more confident. DeAndre and Oates in there together are really good. They're playing some good ball, and it's good to get Jamin going because Jamin's got a lot of ability, a lot of length, good size, and Jamin, it's good to get him some reps and get him playing some ball. I do. I hope so. We'll see where he's at.
You mentioned Chance Ford getting in. That had to help his confidence a little more. Did it help with your confidence in him as well?
It did. And if you remember last year, it was very similar, where Chance was the starter for 3 or 4 games, and then it got a little dicey, and we rotated guys, and we were able to preserve his red shirt. But I'm confident that with a week or 2 off and getting him back there and getting him back out, he go with them. So we'll see.
I noticed Eccles after having come on in, I guess it's protocol that he came out to play in the how about what this issue with
He had an injury, but obviously he was cleared to play. So that's something, to be honest with you, Lonnie. During the game, I don't even pay attention to it. I don't even. I got so much going on. I have no idea who's in and who's out. If the doctors say he's in, he's in. If the doctor says he's out, he's out. Matter of fact, I even jumped Gabe because he was coming up to me trying to tell me something about Ahmad, I think, or somebody, and I jumped him. I'm like, I'm not interested in hearing anything at this moment. So, I'm pretty focused on what's going on. Who's out there?
It seemed like a wide variety of the offense being on display there. Do you think that helped confidence-wise, especially in a game like this where you maybe had a feel it was going to be a very low-scoring game?
What was the beginning of that question? I'm sorry.
The opening scoring.
The diversity of it, throwing it, and we felt like, like had the conditions stayed dry, we would have had some opportunities in that pass game, because of what they were doing. They were, basically playing zero, and they were bringing some pressure. We hurt them with the pressure with the run game. They got out of some of the pressure from our run game, so that helped us. Then they just started playing zero across the board, and you could tell they got firm on us on a little bit, and then we went to some different style of runs and put a hat on a hat and got some really good first downs late. So, I just felt like it was a good plan all across the board.
How long was the decision made to actually start Lynn?
Coach Grant and I and Coach Henshaw really kicked it around a long time on Sunday. Got together probably 3 times And then again Monday morning, you know, coach, you know, it was pretty heavy, weighing pretty heavy on Coach Grant and Coach Henshaw, and which direction and how to build, you know, the offense around it and what we're going to do. So we came to that decision Sunday, Monday, maybe somewhere in there. But we definitely had the plan to play both guys tonight. The conditions and the way Lynn was playing changed some of that.
Okay, last one in the back.
How important was it and how impressed were you tonight with the offensive line with how bad the weather was, no penalties at all tonight?
You know, really proud of them. Coach Schlarm challenged those guys from the beginning of the week. We felt like a year ago Missouri got physical with us. And you remember us, how we were built a year ago and playing a physical style of football. And we went up there and really felt like they took it to us. And so I think they took that a little bit personal. And Coach Schlarm did a great job. Our players did a great job all week of having a mentality that they were going to be able to do what we do.
Okay, folks, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
We're going to have Lynn in.